Almost intercepted there. Another lob pass again. And the element of basketball ability there with that fadeaway jumper, but on the penalty, she managed to get the goal.
That's the end of the first quarter. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 15, the USA 10. So I think both teams will be fairly satisfied with their opening shots, so to speak. The USA lost some of their centre passes due to some good interceptions by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but I'm sure their coaches will instruct them how best to erase that 5-goal deficit and get back in the game, because they're not out of the game, only being behind by 5 goals, as I said. 15 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 10 to the USA.
Just
Back here at the Wildey Gymnasium, at the end of the first quarter, 15 to Grenada, 15 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 10 to the USA.
lovely coverage of the court there by the wing attack.
Well, just the stats from the first quarter. USA about to take their first center pass of the second quarter. For St. Vincent and the Grenadines, goal shooter Frederick scored 13 from 16, and Skiddy Francis Crick scored 2 from 3. For United States of America, Jackson was 100%, 5 from 5, and Tyndale at goal attack was 5 from 6.
Not taking care of the ball that time down the court. So it'll be in the possession of the United States of America.
I'm not detecting any changes of personnel on court to my naked eye.
For St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Crick has taken a rest. The goal attack has been changed for the St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Well, I did say my naked eye. Another thing that is very noticeable at these games is the similarity of the positions and the actions of our shooters, as opposed to what happens in Australia and England.
Not to mention the average height of the Australian and England team. They tend to be tall all around and not just in the goal defense, goalkeeper, goal shooter, goal attack.
Yeah, we were talking about different stock, huh? The Australians, that's a very good catch there by the goal shooter from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She does exhibit that type of ability from time to time. This time it's the other way around. The goalkeeper from the United States cut out the play.
Give and go to get into better shooting position and drains it.
We can sense that the United States feel that this is a game they can win if they play according to instructions.
Well, the bench, the coach, the fans, they've all been calling for a more intense display.
Well, there we saw some gambling by the defense, which didn't work out because the goal shooter was left like a free bird, and she scores.
Difference is most teams have a double threat at goalkeeper and goal defense, where they hunting peers or defending peers, as they say, so they know the best option. And as you said, the gamble wouldn't necessarily have paid off because then the coverage would have been there by your teammate.
A loose ball there, and the United States came away with it.
Something had to have happened there. She managed to recover her feet without any footwork as it's called. Confirmation of Shalisa Davis in at goal attack, replacing Skiddy Francis Crick.
St. Vincent Center, St. Vincent Grenadines Center's line on the ground. I'm not sure the position in terms of injury. Did she call for a timeout? Did she? Yes, you're seeing activity on the St. Vincent and Grenadines bench. the umpires too are looking. So, as the rule says, she has 30 seconds to decide whether she can move or whether she can come off. She seems very that score that happened when the score was St. Vincent and the Grenadines 20, USA 14.
They've called for the restart of the game, and the game has safely restarted after the mopping up operation. So I was checking back to make sure Ruth Ann Williams at center has been replaced.
Coach is telling them to get it out from in that third. So far this quarter, the game does not seem to be being played at the same
Tempo?
Yeah, as it was in the first quarter.
We're now on court, and the tension, despite the 6-point difference, it's almost as though both teams seem to sense, one, that lead will not last for much longer, or two, it's a fragile lead, but it's 6 points.
Yes, but I've seen games turn around from as little as many as 21 goals, and that team ended up the winner. So it is possible to plow your way back into the game, but you do it with a specific plan of action. But I'm not sure that I'm seeing that type of plan here being exhibited by the USA team. But it can be done. They're only down, what? My math has never been my favorite subject. So they're only down six goals.
Yeah.
So that's something that they can get back in striking distance with. That's St. Vincent and the Grenadines center pass. There's a roll around there in the center third, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines comes away with the ball. They're going to try that pass. Goal attack will attempt a shot. She didn't attempt to shoot. She passed it on to the sure hands of Frederick, a goal shooter, and it scores. USA center pass. Don't think the USA team is following the instructions of their coach, of its coach. He keeps shouting at them, out of there, and they're still in there. Eventually, though, they've gotten into their goal third, and they're going to attempt a shot. All net.
You have to explain that one to me. I've seen shooters step into the shot and execute it. I saw a step forward and a step backwards, and then the shot was executed.
That's all about balance and form.
You learn something new every day. Combination interception there.
Up court we go with the USA, but both the goalkeeper and the goal shooter out of court, but there's a call in favor of the USA. And she misses. And the goal attack was not even there.
So the ball didn't make contact with the ring?
Right. So that's a pass to yourself. So that's not legal. You have it again.
And just for clarification, the ring and not the net. Because if it brushes the net on the way going through, is that counted then as part of the ring?
No.
Right. Okay.
Fredericks scores. At least Fredericks is scoring, looking a lot more confident in her shots in this quarter. Not that she didn't score in the first quarter, but the confidence look is there, which assists in intimidating your opponent. Sometimes it's just the look as opposed to actuality. Good attempt there, but the goal attack was not able to retrieve the ball as was intended. That's Tyndall. It was intended for her, but it didn't work, but it's still with them.
The wing defense got offside there in trying to intercept. Didn't have much of a choice here when the opponent limited the amount of room that she would have to maneuver for that interception. Eventually, they get it.
That's a lucky one.
Yes.
24-18. St. Vincent and the Grenadines still in the lead. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines still leading 24-18. USA. Away with the ball. Stolen. Long passing to goal shooter. She has the goal circle all on her own. And she scores. That's a gift for the goals for Frederick. She loves it like that. She's smiling.
Just to clarify a comment I made in an earlier game involving the USA, I'm reliably informed that their captain, Misha, is not asthmatic. That she was merely fatigued and subbed out because she ran out of gas in their previous match. But she's in good health now, and she's starting, and she's still on court as wing attack.
Good to hear. But the USA passing into the circles gets stuck at the edge of the goal circle, the goal third, and the center third. It's not flowing into their goal circle. Hence, their two shooters is a one-on-one situation there with the defense, and their two shooters scramble then to make themselves available for the pass.
And they end up actually closing up the same space rather than giving an option left or right of the pool.
Frederick rebounding and scoring.
And her teammate, Shalisa Davis, the shorter of the shooters, is shooting short.
(26-20).
And as is the case most times, you've got a shooter scoring. Feed them and keep the hot hands and the momentum and the rhythm.
Yes, as happened in the first quarter, that appeared like this, where the USA was scoring on their center pass consistently. But they lose it at the beginning, so they're still behind 7 goals. Well, Fredericks has it all her own way in that goal circle. All her own way, she has it in that goal circle. We're coming down to the final minute of the game. St. Vincent and the Grenadines would have... St. Vincent and the Grenadines would have lengthened their lead a bit by 2 goals.
Entertaining, but not effective, Annette.
Well, as they say, the umpire cannot see everything. And a skilled player is able to use that. Seems a while since USA scored, but they have. And we're counting down. We're near to the end of this quarter. We're at the end of this quarter. 28 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 21 to the USA. I believe you all had heard the buzzer.
Right, I'm going to make way and put on one of my many other hats, and I'll leave you in some good company on it.
Well, no comment. We'll be back with you at the beginning of the third quarter, just to let you know that at the end of this quarter, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 28, the USA 21.
Halftime. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 28, United States of America 21.
All right, back here at Wildey Gymnasium. We're about to start the third quarter. The game between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the USA. We're starting back with the score at 28-20. And it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines' first centre pass.
Good evening to our viewers. I'm Cameron Williams, working with Miss Beckett.
They're going to try to score on their first centre pass in this quarter. As we were saying earlier, it's important to score on your centre pass. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines have been doing this quite well, as they have done this time. That Fedwick, the birthday girl, we just heard that today's her birthday, so her teammates and everyone in the gymnasium sang her very lustily happy birthday. Cameron did not take part in that because we were singing.
Thank you, Miss Beckett. And we will look and see that St. Vincent and the Grenadines has a new wing defense, Maxine James. She replaces Naomi Williams.
I'm not noticing any changes in the USA team, are there? Oh, they've changed the entire team.
I am unaware of that, Miss Beckett. I'm looking at the USA team, Miss Beckett, and I'm seeing some familiar type of ball player. I don't know if you're picking it up.
What, West Indian type of ball player?
A West Indian type of ball player. And I think that comes from one of the coaches in the USA team, Don Small, a former Barbados captain. Many times a national player who would have captained the Barbados team to the World Tournament in 2007. And I think she was also a former West Indies player as well.
She played a very good wing defense, and sometimes she was asked to play center or wing attack, and she did that just as well.
With a high threshold for discomfort at points in time as well.
Fredericks does not disappoint when she gets that ball in that position. And as the United States team, they need to find a way to stop that ball from getting to Fredericks, because as long as she gets it, it's a goal.
I think Frederick has a play similar to a basketballer. I saw some games where she was more or less laying up. And I think that comes from that basketball type of ability.
Well, it could be because years ago the layup was one of the set plays in netball. But as of late, the last 10, 15 years, it has sort of faded away, because I remember Barbados' Denise Allen.
Yes.
She used to enjoy doing the layup.
What she also has going for her is that she doesn't allow the defenses to get in position to defend. As soon as she gets the ball, there's this quick release. So it's easy, or it's difficult, to defend that type of almost hasten shot, which she has going for her.
Very good attempt there to save that ball, but the umpire ruled that it was out of court to St. Vincent and the Grenadines ball to bring it on their way up. They will try. They've succeeded so far. Inside. That's it.
Frederick converts. What, is it to show the birthday girl?
She's enjoying herself. A good screen there set by the said Fredericks for her shorter player, the goal attack, to make that attempt, and she scored. That is Tyndall at goal attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
I don't think that the USA is playing any type of mid-court defense. There's this quick transition from goal third to goal third, and there is nothing going on to stop the flow of the ball. Goal is being warned by the umpire.
Cautioned.
She's cautioned, so that's elevated.
I think she reacted negatively there to the call, which went against her.
So
Is in that corner there, it seems to attract both teams, where they go there and then they have a hard time getting away from there and getting the ball into their goal circle.
umpires on the ball.
Well, it was give and go there between the goal shooter and the goal defense, while the goal attack, Tyndall scored the goal.
Points wise and games wise, respect it. St. Vincent is coming off a defeat to Barbados in their last game. And what about the U.S.?
They won. They played Antigua, Argentina, and they won. They had a big win too.
So this is a must-win for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and if they want to be
Up
considered up there with the others.
Yes, well, they're playing for fairly purposefully, and it's just to maintain it now because they've gone ahead now by 14 goals. So it's a question now of maintaining your lead.
So where St. Vincent wants to get back on the winning streak, US want to maintain. They shouldn't.
And we know that both can do that. Somebody has to fail. There's a substitution there.
That's the USA's goal attack. She seems to be in some measure of discomfort. Trishana Diddy, is that her name?
We're about to start again. It's USA centre pass.
There's a stark difference, Miss Becky, in passes. The passes from the USA is short and sharp. The ones from St. Vincent is very aerial. Good touch.
The wing defense jumps high, as we were saying earlier. One staple through all the teams that we've seen in this qualifier is the ability of some of their players to jump extremely high vis-a-vis their height.
Maybe that comes from the plyometric work that both teams or all the teams would have had to endure as part of their preparation.
That's what defense is like.
Givers.
Fredericks, a rare miss there by Fredericks, but no one was there to stop her from getting the rebound, so USA, the pass was either too early or too late.
Let's go. It was too early. I think they need to hold the ball a little around the circle edge and see what is happening before they distribute.
The goal attack there was sandwiched between the two defenses, but USA comes away with the ball.
Obstruction call on the goal defense.
She saw it, but she could not hold on to it. And she was getting lots of instructions from the crowd to leave it. But she hit it, and it's the USA ball. Throwing.
I think her first instinct was to bat it, and that's exactly what she did. Rebound by the goal attack. The new goal attack from the USA. Yes, he's going to make another substitution, this time at center.
Well, as the rules now only allow 30 seconds for anything like that to take place, the game can be restarted without you. If that happens, then you have to follow the normal process of being allowed back in the game.
No, in the case of that, if it is the center who restarts the game, what happens?
Then when there's a center pass, another player steps into, had the center pass, and go along merrily.
There's that quick release that I spoke about earlier.
Fredericks is clearly enjoying herself on her birthday.
That was a given.
West struggles to get that ball in there.
There's no person at the back for a third or fourth pass on the US team, so it's got almost difficult to get the ball to the goal circle.
Right, because the goal attack.
The goal attack and the wing attack are playing down to the defensive transverse line.
The ball is still with the USA. So he's going to try to get the ball into the goal shooter. The goal attack has it. It is a struggle to get that ball into that goal circle.
The new center for the USA is Miyasha Brown. She replaces Tawanda Holder, who's gone off with a suspected injury.
Good work. Obstruction.
When we look on the management bench from Team USA, we also see Beverly Morris-Gill, who's the manager of the team. She's also a former Barbados national player who would have represented C.O. Williams Rangers many times, as well as the US of A and earlier competitions.
Correct. Fredericks continue to enjoy yourself. I'm talking about Fredericks because sometimes you hear when people are discussing netball, you say that they would not want to be a goal shooter or a goalkeeper because they cannot run all over the court.
Mm-hmm.
But Fredericks is there having the ball. And the goal attack is in on the game.
Fredericks is one of those goal shooters that any coach will want in their team. Scoring ability, height, and she seems to know how to play the circle.
Right, she commands it. As we would say.
She commands it, yeah. With under 2 minutes to go, St. Vincent 46. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 46, the United States 28.
Well, I think St. Vincent will be quite satisfied with this quarter in terms of their momentum, in terms of their ability to defend the intercept passes like that. I think they will be satisfied with this quarter.
What Team USA needs to do, though, I think that they need to bring the ball down and stop trying to work it or force it from so deep within the third, because the goalkeeper is gonna see it all the time. Replay call on the goal attack.
All net. That's why it's called netball. All net.
That was a case where I don't think the defense knew who to mark. Because the last couple of goals, it was the goal attack who did the scoring. So this time they thought, okay, double on the shooter instead of playing man.
USA players' shoulders are beginning to droop. Because I'm sure that when we see the stats for this quarter, St. Vincent would have scored
Almost double. This quarter is usually considered a championship quarter. Win this quarter, you're more likely to win the game.
Right. That's true, because sometimes this quarter it can make or break.
It makes or break, yes.
Long pass again, but touched there by the USA defense. And it went through Frederick's hand, so it's the USA throw in from the goal line. Still with the USA long, they're trying the long pass, and that's the end of the third quarter. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 50, the USA 28.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines 50. United States of America 28.
As the teams prepare to return to the court for the final quarter of game 15 of the Americas qualifiers, we will see St. Vincent seems to be ready to get the ball rolling. USA has the first center pass. There was a miscommunication there between the goal attack and the goal defense from the USA. Turnover ball to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That was good defense on the goalkeeper from USA, forcing the turnover. Oh, good steal from the goal attack. Fredericks from Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines scores.
USA centre pass. I think the USA now would have probably decided they want to score as many goals as they can in the event that they're in a position where goal average or goal difference counts. And same thing with St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That's the one that hold is playing defense. So, I don't know. I can give it to you.
What is noticeable though is that at halftime the score was 28-21 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. At the end of the third quarter, the score was 51-28.
Right, so do the maths.
Making St. Vincent and the Grenadines would have scored 23 goals to USA's 7.
I believe that would have been St. Vincent and the Grenadines' game plan, to score now as many goals as they can, because in this competition, you do not have to play to a result. Therefore, if there's a question of the teams finishing on the same number of points, then you go to goal average, and if they're still tied, you go to goal difference. And hopefully they will still not be tied.
At the restart of the final quarter, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has scored 4 straight goals. Team USA has made a change. Their goalkeeper, Oshina Graham, has gone to goal shooter. And their goal shooter, Lakita Jackson, has gone to goalkeeper, so they have switched circles.
That works sometimes. Let's see how it works out for the USA this time.
Ball out to court, St. Vincent and the Grenadines throwing. Obstruction call on the goal defense of Team USA. It is almost difficult to double team a dominant shooter where your goal attack is also going to come in and do some ball conversion as well.
That team that's double teaming has to be playing total team defense. Because you're still leaving somebody to send
Unmarked.
the pass in.
Yes. Let's see if USA can convert on their center pass. Goal shooter scores a penalty. Footwork call and leaving attack from the center from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That was a quick movement of the ball
Yes.
for USA.
Instead of waiting for something to happen, they made something happen. Contact goalkeeper.
Nobody's ball.
The USA is not attacking the passes. The new goal shooter from the USA is playing very smart. Good rebound.
The goal shooter went for that rebound with no purpose. But it worked against her.
It did. Maybe it was a clean seal. But I think what she did in trying to protect the ball, she touched on the pole itself.
Well done. That's what we would call a no-look pass there by the St. Vincent and Grenadines centre straight over to her goal attack, and she scored.
Good communication between goal attack and goal shooter.
Just under 7 minutes left in the game. It seems to me as if the USA has decided, well, we're not going to win this one. While St. Vincent is trying to ensure that they score as many goals as they can.
What is noticeable is in 2014, when the last qualifiers were held in Calgary, the USA was third. So they probably want to maintain that position, or try to go one up. But at this point in time, I don't think that that's going to happen.
No, because yesterday was their first victory.
And they're playing a little bit tired.
Vincentian being attack hands seem to be pretty strong.
Yeah. And she has a quick release as well. Good steal from the goalkeeper of the USA team.
Frederick is upset. She's not moving from that position. She lost the pass that was into her, and she does not like that because she is a perfectionist. She wants to catch everything that comes to her and score everything that comes to her. And that's a very good philosophy to have.
Smart move there by the goal shooter of the USA team.
St. Vincent's center has gone off and a new center is on.
With 5 minutes to go in the last quarter.
Has to put fresh legs.
Fresh legs, yeah. .428, St. Vincent and the Grenadines leads USA by 30 goals in the last quarter. But height for both teams, man on man, is almost the same. The wing attack and the wing defense for both teams, the height is almost the same. The difference in the two, though, is that St. Vincent and the Grenadines seems to be a little quicker to the ball than their opponents from the USA. And that is making some difference. Obstruction call.
It's all about possession, and Frederick demonstrates that in catching the netball, you're not only catching it, but you want to possess it. It's all yours.
She's using her aggression also to her advantage. There you go. And that quick shooter's release.
He loses again. Back down to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Fredericks, she scores, and as soon as she scores, she is all regimented. She scores, she catches the ball and passes it back to the centre third for whichever centre to take it. It's about hustle.
They're going for 75. With under 2 minutes 10 to go, they're looking for 75 goals. Yes, it continues to make some errors in the passes.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines goalkeeper has had quite a good game as well. She's read the plays coming in, and several times she's either directly intercepted or touched the ball to make a difference.
The USA hasn't scored a goal in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
That can be very frustrating to a team, where you're out there running up and down, just like the team that's scoring, but you're not scoring.
Let's see if St. Vincent and the Grenadines can get at least 70. Great effort by the birthday girl.
There's no seconds on the clock. The score is 69-33. Still, oh no, that's a long pass, a too long pass. Ball out of court, and that's
Stoppage time by the umpire.
That's it. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 69,
Final
the USA
score,
33.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines
That's the
69,
first game of this
United States
evening.
of America 33.
St. Vincent
Up
and the
next,
Grenadines
Trinidad
will
and
be
Tobago
satisfied
and
with that
Martin.
win. I believe that they did most of what the coach would have wanted to happen in this game. So they look forward to their next game. Next game up here at the Wildey Gymnasium is Trinidad and Tobago versus St. Martin. We'll be back with you about 3-4 minutes before the game is ready to start. Start time is 6 p.m. Barbados time. So we'll be with you then. Join us then.
I'm Cameron Greenwich.
primary care Karen Maloney, assistant coach Grace Parkinson.
Welcome and good afternoon to day 7 of the America's Squat Cup Qualifier 2018. I am Anna Shepherd, and with me is Dennis Calendar, bringing to you the game Trinidad and Tobago champions versus newcomers St. Martin's.
The umpires for the game, Tracy Ann Griffith and Makiba Clark. And we have the reserve, Terrence Fort. Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time. Give all the teams and the officials a big round of applause. Let's start.
We offer the center pass, and Martin having the first center pass. Very short passes in the center court. Interception there by the center for wing attack for Trinidad and Tobago. Experienced player there, John Davis. And easy Wallace. Easy there, easy bucket. I think Trinidad's strategy today would be to outdo Barbados with their 110 score.
That's right.
St. Martin's, a lot of noise on the court. Trinidad is full court zone. There's a lot of red and white here. I guess the zone there was very successful there, causing time. Trinidad. Not quite sure of the call there. St. Martin's has the ball. Good shadowing there from Trinidad Center. Guru, Wallace, and it's good. %, so far, Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad is playing a zonal defense here. Has but a lot of patience here from St. Martin as they try to get the ball out of midcourt. It's still with St. Martin.
Oh, lovely steal there by the goalkeeper. Good sweeping there. Wallace. Experienced Wallace came through all the ranks from on the 16 all the way through. Could always see that potential. Was just named MVP in the Australian Super League and in the English Super League. Any player that any coach would want on our team. Has matured very well over the years. St. Martin's had an effort, try there, goal with the young 17-year-old goal shooter for St. Martin's. LaFront. I was told that she's just 17 years old. So there are quite some young players in this tournament, Callie.
Yes.
augurs well for netball in this
Yes.
region. We just need to have more tournaments.
Caribbean Championships.
Yes,
plus.
I think I think netball has missed that, especially the OECS countries who depended a lot on that, because Jamaica, Barbados, and Trinidad have been, having series against other international teams and stuff like that, because they are ranked.
Ranked, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the OECS countries, St. Vincent and Antigua, St. Kitts, those teams used to be very strong years ago, because they would have had the opportunity to play teams like Barbados, Trinidad, and Jamaica, on a yearly basis.
Yes, on an yearly basis.
Now that tournament doesn't happen anymore, so these teams are not building.
And St. Martin's
yes, because they don't know how to break the zone. I maybe send a little note across to tell them how to break the zone. They don't know how to break the zone, so they need to break the zone.
Again here in the attacking, the defensive third.
They're suffering.
Long pass that will be taken.
Intercepting again by the goalkeeper.
Green takes that one cleanly, and Trinidad less than 3 passes down the court, and will now find the young Khalifa McCollum. The shot there by McCollum. Trinidad off to a very good start. 11 goals to Trinidad. 11 goals to Trinidad, and St. Martin yet to score with 8 minutes 53 seconds on the clock. St. Martin breaks away again. Trying hard to break this tough zonal defense applied by Trinidad and Tobago. With the pressure here, Trinidad breaks away again and finds Wallace. And Wallace add to the count. 12 goals to Trinidad. St. Martin yet to score in this encounter. Ball safe in the hands of Green. And Duncan playing very solid defense in defensive circuit and forcing a number of turnovers here for the St. Martin's team. St. Martin's yet to score. St. Martin center pass.
They're getting the center pass off. But the problem is to get to break that zone.
Good steal there.
Very good interception there.
Duncan. And the ball breaks away into safe hands of Wallace.
Is the colors a little confusing to you?
Yes, I try to focus on the bibs.
Yeah, I think somebody should have changed their uniform. No, the colors are. Although uniforms are different, the colors are basically the same.
Yeah. That black, almost like a dark blue,
Yeah.
almost like a black.
Yeah.
St. Martin's. But will St. Martin score on this center pass?
Unfortunate there by the goal attack. Trinidad. With a back line. Easy. As you say, easy pickings there by Trinidad. With 6 minutes to go, they're already 17. So Trinidad is probably aiming for A big score for this quarter.
And they're on their way to it. 17 goals with 6 minutes on the clock. Wow, good
lovely
take there.
sweep off the goal defense.
And that looks like Duncan.
Duncan, yes.
Takes that one cleanly. And Trinidad is forcing St. Martin to go for that long pass in the air. But crowding the defense. And Duncan and Green hunting for those long passes and clean them up. Another long pass.
Think they have a penalty there against the goalkeeper. Yes. Unfortunate.
Bubbles out.
in
Hard
and
luck
out.
there for St. Martin's. That one bubble out and breaks away with Candice Guerrero. And Wallace makes that look so easy.
Easy player. Easy, very smooth, you know.
Seconds there.
Full court zone. St. Martin's all messed up.
Well, coach have to go back to the drawing board and show these ladies how to break this full court zone. They're having tremendous problems trying to break this full court. Even the pass selection, they get problems with. That could have been a softer, easier pass to the opponent.
Yeah, but some teams play the zone, but they don't play it very well. I think Trinidad is playing the zone here very well. They're consistent with it. Playing it very well.
And look at that one. Look at that one. Steele comes again. And that time it was Onella Jack that came for that one, the wing defense. And Duncan Reed and on Jack looking for those passes. Very good defensive trio here.
Yes,
Duncan, Jack, and Green.
Duncan has been in Trinidad team for quite a while. She usually plays goal defense also.
Okay.
You might see her in the tougher games. She might revert to goal defense.
I can remember the tall, slim, lanky one, Swift.
Swift.
I think
Swift
she's on the
on
bench.
the bench,
Yeah.
yes.
But the question is now, will St. Martin score in this quarter? They're under
Tremendous pressure.
and they're looking for players. Oh, that is Candice. She tapped to the way. And Candice with a very good elevated jump. There you go again.
Lovely. Couldn't hold on to it, but that was great.
Wow, good defense again. Duncan is working, long passing into the safe hands. A Green, and the ball breaks away with Candice Guerrero. Good roll.
Oh, very good. Very good. I think Jack.
Good defense there.
The goal shooter, Wallace. Applaud her for touching the ball.
Yes. And 23 to Trinidad and Tobago. St. Martin's yet to score. And
Good touch. Defenses are trying.
oh, out of bounds. High pass there to Candice Guerrero and into the safe hands of Wallace. And
Yes.
next.
St. Martin's. They're getting their center pass off, but the next pass.
3 seconds.
Oh well,
Can't find a
this
player.
one is different. They didn't get it. She didn't get it off.
Good one.
That's a lovely elevation.
Yes. That's Guerrero. A very good day jump. That brings up the 25 for Trinidad and Tobago. And St. Martin's yet to score. I believe this is going to be a last attack here in this quarter for St. Martin's.
Yes.
And
So look
straight into the hands of the center midcourt player Guerrero, and she's already down the court. Good pass into the space to Wallace. And
so St. Martin's is going to come out to this
St.
quarter
Martin's.
without scoring.
Very much that way. It looks that way to me. And the whistle of the umpire, Makiba Clark, goes.
Yes.
At the end of the first quarter, Trinidad and Tobago, 26, St. Martin's,
0.
not yet off the mark.
26-0.
I'm wondering at this stage of the game what the coach of St. Martin's will be saying to
We're gonna wake
the
up
players.
Trinidad posse, where are you?
Well, what he should
Haven't
be
scored.
saying or trying now
I
is to
said Trinidad and Tobago, where are
tell
you?
his athletes how to break the
St.
zone.
Martin, where are you?
And all he has to do is to get them to stand next to their opponent and force a Trinidad to play a man-to-man.
Yes.
It's easy as that. So we're gonna see what will happen.
In the
this
next
quarter.
quarter. Yeah.
They're bringing in their experienced goal shooter. So the 70-year-old will be off. Don't think it was her fault because the ball didn't even get close to the circle.
That's it. I think they had about 1 or 2 attempts that they missed. They need to get more attempts on goal. This is going to be a blow against Trinidad. I don't think at the stage they're going to get 10 goals. They got 10 goals against, 12 goals against Barbados. After Barbados being won 10-12. But I don't think that they will get 12 goals in this account.
Netball. Lady Twin Towers up on her feet already. How you doing, Twin Towers? That's Lady Twin Towers right there. You know I have some giveaways coming up soon. When the giveaway man decide to get phone over from somebody, eh? Anybody that can WhatsApp me. But you gotta WhatsApp me before and after you go.
We're back here in the second quarter. Trinidad with the ball into Wallace. And Trinidad is 27 goals to 0. St. Martin's with the ball. Trying hard to break this zone. Goal shooter is in with it. Oh. Footwork. New center for Trinidad. New center, new wing attack for Trinidad. New center, new center.
Where is she?
So Martin desperately hunting for a goal here. Have a penalty inside.
Good drop
Oh!
pass. Goalkeeper Green thought she had that one.
Who's this?
Wallace scores. A number of changes here for the Trinidad side. We have Sumongo at wing attack, like Chantel. And we have also her sister Shanice at center. We still have Khalifa at goal attack, Onella Jack. So we're in the wing attack bit, building defense bib. We have Green at goalkeeper, Duncan at goal defense. And Samantha Wallace is still with us at goal shooter. For St. Martin's, Lanford goes to center, Maduro in at goal shooter, and Violinas in at wing attack. So that's the changes for you.
The center and the wing attack, is there a twin?
Sisters.
Sisters. Oh there. So Martins looks in really trouble here.
Good rotation there for Trinidad and Tobago. And Khalifa McCauley.
Samantha Wallace is making this play so easy. Looks so easy. St. Martin's with a backline throwing. No good. What a baptism for St. Martin's for their first afternoon tournament.
Yes, this is first after, so
What a baptism.
I would hope that they will score in this quarter. Yeah. Don't want to see teams demoralized like this, but Trinidad is piling on the goals. And
that's a lovely jump, lovely
yes.
elevation there.
That's Duncan that made it all that high.
Maduro, and she scores.
You can expect you will hear the crowd at the gymnasium erupt with that one. St. Martin scored their first goal. 10 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter. But Samantha continues to add to the count.
The basics don't look bad, Callie. I mean, they're catching and passing, I think, but the problem is the court craft. Oh.
So unlucky. So unlucky.
In and out. Everybody in the gymnasium felt that pain.
Yeah.
Long one over to Wallace.
Good positioning there by Wallace. And yet to see a defense that really holds
challenge. Wallace, yeah.
These two shooters, McCollin, Khalifa, and Samantha Wallace. Yet to see a defense that really shut them down and make them fight for every goal.
She is sweeping so well. Jack.
Good pass. Green continues to hunt for those loose balls coming through the air.
And very good at it too.
Good hold off there by Samantha. Know that ball to drop right in her lap.
Has she missed for the tournament? She makes it look so easy. Trinidad over the years always had very good shooters. All the way back to the years of Jean Pierre.
Yeah.
Who was considered the number one shooter in the world. The late Jean Pierre.
Good straight line there, good fake. And
also recognize, Callie, that Trinidad is sticking to their game plan.
Yes.
They're not straying from
they're
it.
not going to that long pass. They're still building and coming around.
Yes, they're still building and taking it to Wallace.
And almost you can see times when that ball can come from mid-court right into Wallace.
It can go straight into Wallace, but they're sticking to their game plan.
Which is
good
that ball around.
Really good discipline. Really good discipline there, and they're continuing to zone. Don't know if they would fall into man-to-man at any time, but they're continuing to
the
zone.
zone is working.
Yes. They're zoning the circle. They're zoning the center court. On the back line, they're into a full court zone. Whoa. That was unnecessary.
Oh, hard contact by on Onella Jack. Hits that one. The crowd will cheer for every goal that St. Martin scores. And you hear that, just that clapping when Trinidad and Tobago scores.
Goal attack for St. Martin's. She's Bloomfield.
Yeah, she's out. Have a new goal attack.
No goal attack. Was the penalty outside the circle there? think they're looking to push it inside the circle.
That long pass cannot work.
Too
What a
much
continue
room
Billy.
for
Whoa, good movement there by McConnell. She stepped outside. Long pass to be taken again. No, goes out of bounds.
a little too high there. Building their balls and taking it in. They're not forcing no long passes, Trinidad.
Discipline and very disciplined set of players. You can see it because that's on right now. And look where they go. They're building it. Sticking to the game plan.
Sticking to their game plan. Great. So Martins with a center pass. Desperately trying to get a goal here. Woo. Oh, they're working so hard for in the last minute. St. Martin, they're throwing it away.
Good flat passes. Yeah, but it's that side.
I think Samantha Wallace has changed her shooting style a bit. Shooting off the shoulders, no dip in the knees.
Yes.
I guess that's the European way.
Yeah, that's the European way. Yeah? Just giving that slight jerk in the shoulders.
Yes.
And good pass. Wouldn't get to McCollum this time around. It deflected outside.
Nice tip
Good.
back in. Yeah. Should I turn over the ball there? Come on, St. Martins, trying to trying their best to.
Long pass in. And why? Long pass.
I'm so convinced that they're confused with the
Yeah.
uniforms because the goal attack was just free.
Right. And
Right
she
in
let-
front
she
of her.
put that ball right over the center circle,
Yeah.
the shooting circle.
This is
For a
looking
game.
like the worst beating ever in AFNA's history on that ball. St. Martins looking to do something with this and
Oh, and St. Martin gives it away again. And another Jack hustles for it. Want to but see the time is counting down. 1 minute, 10 seconds. And they
On
want to
target,
score,
will they
yes.
score?
26 goals.
Quarter.
Long pass. Oh, a long pass. Oh, Out of bounds. St. Martin's ball again, and it's seconds on the clock.
Seconds on the clock. They're not going to make it. They're not going to make it to the circle. And Trinidad is not going to let that happen. They're defending like crazy.
Don't want them to score.
Don't want them to score.
Save there.
Save there.
Players on the ground. This may be their last attack of the game. That wouldn't count. 54 to Trinidad and Tobago, 2 to St. Martin's.
None? All gone? Wow. I was told I'm going to give aways at halftime in this game.
Well, it's halftime here at the Wildey Gymnasium. And Trinidad and Tobago have scored 54 goals in those 2 quarters to St. Martin's 2 goals in 2 quarters.
Well, I don't know what to say to St. Martin's. Besides, well, the zone definitely have them in trouble, and that is so evident from other games that they've played where they scored 12 goals and 10 goals. But halftime here, only 2 goals because Trinidad and Tobago is pressing hard on a full court zone, and it is very, very difficult for them to get the ball to their goal circle.
Well, Duncan Green and Onella Jack is playing very good defense in the back. They are sweeping, they are hunting, they're looking for that long ball coming in from St. Martin's, and St. Martin's allowing them, along with the more turnovers in the midcourt, allowing to get those loose high balls and plug them out the air. They have to settle down, be patient, and try to get that ball into the attacking third and into the shooters.
All right. I will get up and talk to you all soon. You're good?
Sunbay Hotel, a beautiful tropical oasis in Barbados. Modern, affordable, and comfortable accommodation. An ideal place to stay. Try our Bajan delicacies or Caribbean and international cuisine. Friendly and excellent staff here to ensure you have an enjoyable stay with us. Click, call, or find us on Facebook and meet us at the Sunbay Hotel. Comfortable, friendly, value.
It's not about exercising. It's having the strength to do what you're passionate about. It's not about the road traveled. It's about the one to be traveled. An important thing in life is finding the perfect balance between body and soul. With a bottle of Ensure, you get the proteins, calcium, and 26 vitamins and minerals your body needs to live the best moments of your life with strength and energy. Your life, your health, your Ensure.
You miss dinner? With a bottle of Ensure, you get 9 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, and the calcium that your body needs. For the hectic moments of your life, drink Ensure.
We're we're back here at the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium for the qualifiers, America's qualifiers. St. Martin's versus Trinidad and Tobago. St. Martin's still in the love, have not scored. And Trinidad and Tobago with several changes. Jaleesa Cooper is in at goal shooter. The goal attack is Terrell Hollingsworth. Jack has moved from wing defense to goal defense. St. Martin's is aiming for goal, starting. Oh, that's very good. St. Martin's have started back their quest by scoring a goal. Cooper. So Wallace is taking a rest, and Cooper is on the court.
Swift will take that one. A long pass into the circle. And Swift comes out and take that one. The ball with Jaleesa Cooper. A very high release shot. And she adds to the count.
One of Trinidad and Tobago's experienced players also.
New goal attack in Hollingsworth.
Trinidad and Tobago have a lot of depth in their bench.
Yes. Yes.
Good hands there by goalkeeper for Trinidad and Tobago. Swift.
Good deflection out of bounds.
Yes,
from Swift.
by Swift. Building the game up, Trinidad and Tobago. Although Wallace is out of the game, they're still building that game up and taking it to the goal circle. Showing
good fit
quite discipline here.
Good high release.
Oh, nice high release there.
Long pass. And St. Martin's is not learning. Those high passes going to be taken out of the air. That time was taken by Guerrero. And Trinidad and Tobago will add to the count by a high release shot there by Hollingsworth.
Easy there for Jolene. Cooper.
Some second quarter starts. And we saw Samantha Wallace of Trinidad and Tobago, 19 from 19. And Khalifa McCulley, 9 from 9. So 100% between those two shooters from Trinidad and Tobago.
Hollinsworth with a penalty there. Rebounded by Cooper. So Trinidad and Tobago on the hunt.
And
showing lots of discipline.
For St. Martin's, Broomfield, 1 attempt and she didn't score. Maduro, 3 attempts and scored 2. So that's a second quarter stats, shooting stats.
Cooper with a short release. Hollinsworth with a high release. It's going to get a penalty there.
Yes. And St. Martin scores. Take their tally to 4 goals.
Maduro's on the court. Cooper. Recognize that St. Martin's have found a little comfort zone there in their, they break in the zone by the long pass into the goal third, but they have to work on the next chapter after that.
Getting the ball into the shooting circle and converting.
Right.
Will she convert now? Short. Lands in the hand of Swift. Will break away with Candice Guerrero.
They're getting a few more attempts now, but they have to make those attempts good. Very good by Hollinsworth there. Trinidad and Tobago center pass.
They'll be expected to put that one into the space for Hollinsworth, right? Did not find her.
Cooper. Good take there by goal attack for Broomfield for St. Martin's.
Oh, good take there.
Jack, very smooth on that take.
Another Jack.
Touch there by the wing defense for St. Martin's. Let's hope that they could get this ball up the court. So now we're the center court, 1-5-1, zone on.
Good pass. That pass broke the zone defense, but St. Martin's give it away. 3 passes. Good drop pass. Very good drop pass there, so to Cooper.
Getting the center pass off. Easy break. They're breaking it quite easy now, but into the circle now. And a penalty there for. And very good.
That
So
long
Martins
pass.
Have
That
added.
That long pass into the pockets not being taken by Swift, but Green was going for those long passes. So they get away because Green is not there at the moment. Long pass again into the pocket. Swift is there, long hands. Pluck that one out of the air. A lot of patience there.
Yes, St. Martins.
Missy tapped away.
Lucky for them. They're awarding a penalty, so they have another opportunity at scoring.
Oh, misses. Good straight line. Give and go. Hollingsworth, high release, bubbles out. Good boxing. And taken there by Cooper.
Oh, long one into Cooper. Trinidad and Tobago, 70 goals, 71 goals to 5. New goal shooter for St. Martins.
Long pass.
That was Jack there going for that interception.
Yes, it was, but St. Martin's a lot of patience then passing that ball around then to give it away. And can't afford to give it away after working so hard and passing, getting the ball into the circle.
Cooper scoring for Trinidad and Tobago. Cooper, Trinidad and Tobago goal.
Continue their goal
Attack for
playing
quite
those
a few years.
Yes. Very experienced player in Cooper. Trinidad continue to play what they know best, forming those triangles and getting the ball into the circle, rotating the ball. If they have to reset, they will reset. And getting the balls into the two very consistent shooters in Hollingsworth and Cooper.
Trinidad and Tobago have a very strong bench, especially in the shooting circle.
Yes. And the game continued to flow even though Khalifa, McCullin, and Samantha Wallace is out of the game. Trinidad and Tobago continue to drive in the comfort of scoring very easily buckets here.
Easy. Making it look so easy on the attack, saving all of the energy for the defending. Trinidad and Tobago.
And that's a 70-goal lead here. Will Hollingsworth make it 71? She does know.
Penalty in the center court. Straight through the hands there of Bloomfield. That's the end of the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, Trinidad and Tobago 77, St. Martin 5. Please give
Trinidad and Tobago 77, St. Martin's 5. So St. Martin's have improved in this third quarter. They at least have added 3 goals to their
Just reminding you of our sponsors, the Tourism Development Corporation,
score.
Barbados Tourism
And Trinidad and
Tobago
Tobago is on their way, looking maybe at a century or more.
Limited, Banks Holdings, Sports and Games, Sea Vision
It's probably
Sports,
probably the most centuries in a tournament because Barbados
Signia,
actually
Sun
did
Bay
2.
Hotel, Digicel, Audio Systems, Sports.bb.
Come for the next one against Argentina. But what I'm saying is that Trinidad and Tobago is yet to play Argentina on day 8. So if we're looking at a couple more centuries in this tournament, but kudos to Trinidad and Tobago on the way to a fantastic win here against St. Martin's.
And I have 2 gifts to give away here from Digicel. First of all, you must have a Digicel phone. And are you celebrating a birthday this week?
Final quarter. A number of changes to the Trinidad side. Trinidad and Tobago got Cooper still at goal shooter. Green goal defense. Hollingsworth goal attack. John Davis wing defense. Simongal Chantel wing attack. Simongal Sherney center. And Daystar Swift goalkeeper. No changes to the St. Martin side at present.
Yeah, there have some changes.
Still having those changes.
Yes, they have some changes. Maduro is back in the game as goal shooter, and LaFront is now playing goal attack. So St. Martin is trying everything to see if they can score any more goals. So Cooper here encouraging the other girls to keep the tension on so that they could get more goals.
That's contact call on Daystar Swift.
Maduro is going to take a try at it. Luckily for her, she's going to have another opportunity to do that, and she scores.
Nice.
So, St. Martin's is added to their Trinidad. With the sisters back on court. St. Martin's get a back line.
St. Martin got to spray the court. They're bundling a lot. Got to open it up. Right? Once they come, they should break that zone. And they're slowly breaking the zone. But the feeding of the goal
Take it all
circle.
the way down. The concentration. Take it all the way down and then throw it away. So when it gets to the circle, the concentration is back in.
They're giving it away.
Bloomfield is now playing center. The previous goal attack. So St. Martin is trying everything. Maduro. Swift rebounds. Turnover here by Trinidad and Tobago.
That will be taken again.
Lovely high release there, and she scored. A beautiful shooter. Shots look really nice. Nice high release. Penalty to Cooper. And Trinidad is 81 goals. Hunting for that century. Long ball over. Maduro didn't even attempt to get it.
St. Martin's on the attack. And St. Martin did make some changes. Lamford, goal attack. Lewis in at wing defense. Maduro back in at goal shooter. Simpson in at goalkeeper. Watley, wing attack. Taylor, goal defense. And Broomfield remains at the center position. And Madura scores.
After a second attempt, she rebounded, which was good.
That is a rare movement there for Cooper. She is missing an easy bucket from under the net. And Simongo come and tap that one. Contact call.
Long one over.
Just a caution she was given.
Yes. She's moving before the ball is released.
Okay.
Oh. St. Martin's trying their utmost. Have a penalty there against Swift. Maduro.
He misses again.
When she stepped into the defense and put herself at a disadvantage.
Yes.
Timing, Trinidad timing on the court. The straight line with the timing going down the court. Notice that they're not getting free 2 and 3 times. They're moving at the right time for the ball.
Yes, timing. Very important. And moving into that free space. The long ball over deflected by Simongo.
Mm-hmm.
St. Martin goes to 7. 83 to Trinidad and Tobago.
6 minutes on the clock.
Yes.
Kali, do you think Trinidad will make the century here?
I believe they don't look like they really want to go off a century. They're still playing their normal netball. They're not going for that long pass into the circle to Cooper. But they continue to play, stick to the plan, and rotate that ball into the circle. I don't see the urgency to get to the 100, but no doubt they will get there with 6 minutes on the clock.
I like their discipline though, regardless, you know, 'cause this is a preparation for other games. I believe that's how the coach is seeing it.
The star come hard for that one. No, that's an easy giveaway.
No,
right into the
easy.
space to John Davis. Can't afford to give away those easy passes.
Easy.
That's it on the 8 goals for St. Martin's. And we have triple eights on the board now, 88 and 8.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And Trinidad breaks away. Scores. That's Hollingsworth.
Also, Kelly, the coach is probably looking at, because I think he has played all 12 players in this game. So everybody touched the court in this game, which is, as I said, Trinidad and Tobago is preparing for the tougher.
Yes, with tougher things to come.
To come.
And I see the country to go with that combination of Samantha Wallace and Khalifa McCullin, and then they bring this. So the shooters get some rest, and still the defense will also get some rest because they bring in their star.
Yes.
And it's Green that is being rested at the moment. So, and we see Candice Guerrero go and Odella Jack fill those shoes. So a lot of players rotating here in the Trinidadian team.
Yes.
And the young sisters also coming to give the starting 7 some rest.
Yes, the starting 7 is off court right now. All of them.
Good steal there by Swift again. Long pass. And I don't believe that Trinidad and Tobago will get that century. But they continue to stick to the game plan and play good netball instead of that long ball into the circle.
Very swift movement there between the sisters. Center having attack. Combining very well.
2 under 21 players. Played the last on the 21 tournament.
The goal attack also.
Yes, Jones Hollingsworth also. I think Khalifa McCullin, she went to under 21 qualifiers in St. Martin's. But she was too old to actually go to the under 21 World Cup.
I don't think they will get that century at 94, but
Doesn't look that way.
good
6 goals
defensive
in a
game.
minute. Yeah, but
say.
yeah. Limit
Yeah.
St. Martin's to only 8 goals.
Yes, I think that
I
would be
think they got about
the least that they would have scored. So defensively,
they got 12 against Barbados. Barbados went on to score 110 on them. But
but good, very good defensively. The zone was fully effect here this evening.
Yes,
Full
almost
court
flawless.
zone. Yes.
They played very well. And the turnover limited amount of balls. Martin not breaking that defense with those long balls. They give it away again. Have to do some work on feeding the circle.
Yes,
And
that's the end
end.
of the game. 95 goals to 8, Trinidad and Tobago. A very good defensive game from Trinidad and Tobago this evening. I don't know if part of their would have been to score 100 goals, but defensively, I'm very impressed with their defense this evening.
Yeah, I find they brought the ball through the court. St. Martin's opted for the man-to-man defense, and Trinidad continued to bring the ball to the court very easy, low, flat passes, and into the circle. The feeding into the circle for Trinidad was very well done. Almost, the fourth shooter was almost flawless, very high percent shots, and I must say kudos to Trinidad and Tobago.
Could you come to me, please? Julie Phillips,
Well, that would be the second game for the evening.
Madam President. Where are you, Madam President?
The next game will be Grenada versus Canada. That will be
yes, at 8 p.m.
next game starting at 8 o'clock. So here from the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium, we're signing off until 8 o'clock, where you would have the next game, Grenada versus Canada, here in the after qualifiers cup